good night. I hope everyone's doing well today. I hope everyone's feeling good, you know? I hope everyone's just having a fucking wonderful day today. Today we're going to be playing some Overwatch 2. And I just kind of wanted to talk about just random shit. The game is doing well. They finally nerfed Freya. Thank your god. The matchmaking quality is still alright. It's not bad. But yeah. Today I just kind of wanted to just talk about the game. Talk about like people's opinions on this game. Because it seems like a lot of people seem to have the same exact like sentiment about the game. But it all comes from people who don't actually play the game. A lot of the criticism that Overwatch gets, that I hear of, that comes from people that like just don't play the game, you know. Is just, they talk about things that happened like years ago, like the switch to Overwatch 2, you know, the, you know, PvE game modes that, you know, didn't release, all that shit. Just stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But they talk about a lot of like stuff that hasn't happened recently. They don't talk about anything that's actually in the game now, like, oh yeah, they removed 6v6, that's such an issue. They brought 6v6 back. Like, people love to make criticisms about games that they don't play, and then when they hear that they're wrong, they just refuse to admit up to it, or they just sit there and rage bait to try to get it. And I'm like, that's kind of crazy, right? Like, am I wrong, or is that like a bit dumb, per se? Like, just rage baiting because you got proven wrong is a little bit stupid. At least in my opinion. Like, sure, it can kind of work, I guess, but like, isn't that just kind of like an idiotic idea? Like, oh yeah, let me just rage bait so I can show that I got proven wrong. Just, you know, not actually give any valid criticism about the thing that I'm talking about, but let me just sit here, rage bait, and try to get you mad so that I can win the argument because, oh, you're mad. Like, I don't understand that. Whatever happened to like actually like talking about something that like actually makes sense? Like, I understand if you have criticisms about Overwatch, the matchmaking's bad. A lot of things with the rank system is bad right now. Like, a lot of shit is bad. There's a lot of shit you can complain about. There's a lot of shit that you can say about the game that is valid, that makes sense for you to talk about. But talking about shit from literally, like, over a year ago at this point, like, I don't know when the fuck the switch to Overwatch 2 happened, but it was a while ago, and that shit is not new news at all. That shit is old as fuck. And so, it's like, I just personally don't understand why everyone has to have criticism about a game that they don't play or, like, have anything to do with, like, whatsoever. I got fucking flung there. I don't know how the hell that happened. Thigh enjoyer started fucking wonderful. But I don't know. I just don't get it, personally. I don't get the, like, I get having criticism about a game, especially Overwatch. Like, Overwatch is definitely a game that I get the, criticism for. Some of it. I understand the change to Overwatch 2 was kind of pointless. Except for the 5v5 format change, which did in fact make sense at the time. I think 6v6 is now just an overall better mode. Like, even with it being open queue, I think if it was role queue, it would be probably too slow of matchmaking, so I get the open queue requirement. I think it's overall just a better format, but that's a different story. But, like, it always seems to be people that don't play the game that have the most criticism about it. Or, like, the people that do have the game, that do have, you know, actually good criticism about the game, they always seem to get drowned out by people who have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Like, whatsoever. Like, earlier today, I was talking to this guy, you know, like, and he was just saying that I was dick riding Overwatch. I was just, like, pointing out the fact that, like, hey, you're, like, wrong. Like, all of the stuff you were talking about, like, oh yeah, the switch to Overwatch 2 is pointless, like, stuff like that. You're just plain out wrong. Like, you are just not correct. And he was like saying that I was dick riding the game and glazing the game. What But sure, I was, you know, actually speaking good of the game because it's a good game. At least in my opinion. I understand why some people don't like it. But I was just proving him wrong on some of the shit he was, like, you know, talking bad about the game. And it's just like, that apparently seems to cause an issue for some people where they need to start rage baiting and saying, like, hey, you know, you're just wrong because I'm right. I need to be right in this situation because it needs to help my ego. Then let me rage bait you so that I can guarantee that I win this argument.
I am
like,
not beaten yet.
Yes, you make good point. Ooga booga brain. Me no worky anymore. And I will admit, there is a lot of issues with Overwatch 2. There's a lot of things you can criticize. And you can criticize the game about stuff that happened before, sure, but when I give valid, you know, like responses to that and, you know, prove you wrong, and then you just turn to rage baiting to try to act like you're right, that just doesn't make sense to me personally. I don't necessarily get that. Also, I'm not playing great because I have 3 fucking DPSs who aren't really doing anything. My Widow is 4 and 3. Has not been getting picks. But like, just personally, I just don't understand it. Like, I understand the criticism. I understand not enjoying the game, something like that, something of that sort. But just personally, I can't understand why you would criticize a game that you don't play and then refuse to admit if someone else is right. Like it's not like, oh yeah, I need to be right about something. Like, that's not the issue. The issue is the fact that even if I am right, I still, you know, some fucking ungodly reasons, they need to try to prove themselves right, despite me, you know, bringing up the facts that, you know, they are wrong. That never made sense to me. Like, rage baiting is such a weird ass tactic. It works. Don't get me wrong, there's a reason why I'm making this video in the first place. Rage baiting does in fact work, but that's the issue, is I feel like it shouldn't work. I feel like there's no reason for it to work. Like, if you can't have an actually valid criticism or argument about anything, then, like, where are you going to go in life? Because this dude who does this sure as shit doesn't have one. I can't act like I've got much better, but, like, I just personally don't understand why you have to act like you are so much higher than me and then, like, rage bait just to, you know, not have any valid criticism about the game. Anything from recently, I mentioned the fact, hey, a lot of the stuff that happened at Overwatch 2, a lot of that stuff that changed got reverted back. A lot of changes have been really fucking good for the game. There's a reason why a lot of people have came back to the game multiple times. There's a reason why the game is played a lot more than a lot of other games right now. A lot of people enjoy this game. Even more than some of the games that you enjoy. And yet, that just means that I'm glazing the game and that I don't have a valid point because I actually enjoy the game and I'm making decent points. And so, I don't know. I just personally don't get it myself. I understand having criticism about the game. I actually think that's very good. A game having criticism and having them, like, actually talking to the fan base, like, talking about, like, what their issues about the game are, is good. That's what needs to happen for a game to be good. That's what needs to happen in order for something like that to happen. Oh my god, I was playing against Loki earlier too. But, I don't know. I just feel like people should probably just, I don't know. I just don't understand criticism without actually listening to if someone's right. Like, if someone's right, why can't you at least admit that you're wrong? That's the one thing I don't understand. But anyways, I think that criticism is very good and is needed, but it needs to come from the right sources, because a lot of criticism comes from people that don't play the game. That dude hasn't played this game in fucking God knows how long. That's fine. I don't really care if the dude plays the game or not. You can complain about the game all you want. I don't really fucking care. But the issue arrives when you complain about the game you hear that, you know, the game has actually improved upon a lot of things, and then you still can't, you still can't allow the other person to be right. You need to be right no matter what, whether you make a bad point, whether the other person makes a billion times better point than you. No matter what happens, you have to be right. And, you know, that's okay. I feel like if people have criticism about Overwatch, then good. That's what Overwatch needs, is to have criticism from people who, you know, actually, like, have stuff that's actually good to say about the game. But when you don't have good stuff to say about the game, then that's good, but you need to have valid criticism. It can't just be, oh yeah, well, this happened fucking 2 years ago, so now I have a fucking major issue with the game. Do I think that the change to 5v5 is bad? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like I don't think it was. Because it was. It was a horrible change, in my opinion. But that's the thing, is that's my opinion. You would feel the way you want, but like, I just don't understand criticism without willingness to like be wrong about something. If I get proven wrong about something, it's like, you need to like at least be able to have the like balls to at least admit you're wrong. You don't need to like immediately turn to rage baiting and shit like that. Because then I feel like that just proves that you were in fact wrong about whatever you were saying. Or that just proves the other person's point. I don't know. But I think that'll be the end of the video. Like, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching my whole video. And yeah. GG's, dude.